Alright, thanks for dropping by though, and thanks for the good luck. Going bad. That was really bad. That was okay. Yo, can I like be good at this game? "71 deaths, huh?" Can tell I haven't practiced this much on PC. Funny enough, I feel like 5B is one of the hardest ones to get the gold barrier on casually, but I feel like I could probably get it in a reasonable amount of time if I really wanted to. If I don't do stupid things like that. What's the button? That button. Yeah, I'm so good at this game. There we go. Yeah, I'm so good at this game. I feel like this trick is unironically harder than Bub's drop. I pressed the wrong button there. Hopefully that doesn't mess up the cycles that I took a second there. It did. I feel bad for messing up that room because it's not even that hard. I'm just gonna restart that. I don't go for the strat, but I wanna try and make it work once. Actually, I'm just gonna. There we go. F. That was a really bad room. I just lost all my momentum there because I'm bad. I don't even know why I went for that. I don't know how that strat works. Alright, let's get an absolutely atrocious pace run going. That was kind of slow, but I didn't die. That was just bad. 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 I've never gone so fast that I just died like that. You know what? That was like bad, but I'll take it. Just wanna get a run out. That could have been worse. At least I didn't die there. Yeah, I should just retry that. This is gonna be a rough chapter 2. That was just bad. I'm just gonna go for a slower strat to finish that. Chapter 2 is already gonna be bad. No need to make it worse by continuously failing that. That wake wasn't horrible. That like last room of the chase sucked though. Now for this run to completely fall apart as if it hasn't already. That was just terrible in every way imaginable. You're on bad. bad. Good enough. I got through. That's what matters. So chapter 3 is gonna be bad though, especially if I make mistakes like that. And that. At least I made that cycle. I'm bad. This chapter 3 is also bad, but this run was gonna be bad overall, so I'm not too bent out of shape. That was a gross chapter 3. And I hope I remember the strats for this chapter. That was bad. I thought I was a little too slow there. I was just gonna die. Luckily, I did not. That was a nice corner boost. Too bad it doesn't matter, but I really need to learn the faster strats for some of these rooms. That was bad. That was bad. That was bad. That wasn't awful. 333. I don't think that's a PB for me, but that's not bad. I'm so sad that 5A is like basically skipped in the run. Yo, I'm bad. Hell yes, I got the yeet. That was like the one skip I forgot to practice. Not bad 5A. Definitely could be better, but that wasn't bad. Yo, I'm bad. that wasn't what I meant to do. Whatever, I'll just go around. It's slow, but it's better than just dying to bubs drop over and over. Yeah, that's gonna... Can I make this jump? It's not even that hard. I think I did that menu wrong. With the Xenoblade. The blade is bad, so I'm not playing it. Instead, I'm absolutely destroying this run. By destroying, I mean it's really bad because I haven't speedrun this game in a while. It is fun to speedrun this game, though. F. Can't get that. Poggers. Less poggers. Yeah, this is definitely world record pace. Yeah, I don't know how to make a punchline out of this, but yeah, this is definitely world record pace. That room should not have taken that long. That's not even a hard room. Now for best boy Theo. And then I mess up right away. I'm just gonna play that nice and safe. Oh, I guess I'm not going fast there. We're just gonna take a nice little stroll. It's just... Tyler's done being poke F. How so? Is it just like not using Peerless now? It's like 14 arts. What is he running on Dunban? If I was smart, I would have practiced the skip ahead of time. I disagree with the idea of that working. Also, prepare to see me just like absolutely suck shit at these next few rooms because I am terrible with the feather. I'm also apparently terrible at basic movement. Well, I apparently messed that climb up, so we're just gonna take it nice and slow. Guess we're taking this nice and slow too, because I also messed that up. Also, read what you're saying at the end of this chapter, because there's not really a whole lot of downtime in this chapter. But yeah, on the topic of putting things over Dunban's talent, I had an idea about that at one point, but I threw it away because it was breaking his AI. At least for me. It was making him not use Peerless, so I just did not press the right buttons there. Dance break. This is like the best part of the run, by the way. It's just so fun. I also have like no idea how you're supposed to do any of these rooms casually anymore. That was just bad. It's okay though. Quick reset. F. Oh, this room's sick. If I don't hit the crystal. That was just me being bad. That was me pressing the wrong button. There we go. That was bad. That was really bad. It's fine though. Okay, it's like 8 shot on like the easiest part of that chapter, but you know. It's fine. Honestly, it's not like a terrible chapter 6. Alright, let's see what all did you say. He's talking about dropping Eater and cycling wave 2 and shield bash wave 3, so literally in saving 2 frames. Tail base moving just like New Game Plus. Yeah, I quite literally do not know. I know I was talking with some of my friends when I was playing. I was kind of showing them Celeste, and I was like, yeah, I literally don't know how to do this room without the speed strat. Like, I don't think I could figure it out either. For a couple of things, it's like, I've put a lot of hours in this game. You think I'd be able to figure out how to do a casual strat, but sometimes I just can't. I just pressed the wrong buttons there. Yeah, but look at all that room there that just like you never interact with in the speedrun. Like, I don't know what most of that stuff is there for. Also, the downside of I'm can I hit this? Cool. The downside of doing full like actual runs that I'm trying to get like at least a decent time on so I can gauge how I'm doing. The thing that sucks about that is that it's really hard to read chat while playing this game. Also, I refuse to take the Spring of Shame over there. That was just me being bad. I like how you could hear me enter the block there, but it still killed me. That was slow, but I made it up. Like at this point in the story, can't even PB, but like I don't want to stop to read chat because I want to stay focused. It's okay. The death cycle for this room is actually just the easiest thing ever. I messed that up and I refuse to do anything other than my strat for this because my strat for this room is sick as fuck. I was too fast. F. You know what? Good enough. It's like my favorite room in the whole game. F. I don't know the death cycle for this room, so I'm just not going to worry about it. Strat's so sick he does it twice. Yo, why can I not reach that? Why am I bad at this game? I didn't mean to dodge that strawberry, but I guess I'm dodging that strawberry. I guess I'm getting the strawberry instead. I am dead. F. Did not get my dash back. This is probably like a 42-ish, if I had to guess, just from where I am now pace-wise. Maybe a bit worse, maybe a bit better, depending on how I play the next two sections. Let's go. It's a good start. Forgot to press the jump button. I love that strat because it's so obvious that's not what you're supposed to do. I definitely didn't just forget what the strat was for this room and just YOLO'd it. That's definitely not what happened. Oh hell yes, door skip. If I did nothing else right this run, I got door skip. And then I messed up like literally the next room, which is way easier. Because I missed a wave dash. Let's go. The downwind section here is actually sick as fuck. It's probably one of my favorite sections in the whole run. I'm not crazy good at it, but it's just so much fun. And that's the downwind section. Actually, it went really well. I messed that up, so I'm just going to go for the baby safe strat. Don't tell anyone. Shasta, my brother, got stuck on those like jumps right there for like a million years apparently in his casual playthrough. Fun fact, I actually don't know how to get the strawberry up there. That was just me being bad because I tried to use the analog stick to control the feather, even though I'm not very good at it. This is another section that I'm not sure how you're supposed to get through it without like wall bounces and stuff. What did I say, 41, 42 minutes? Honestly, all things considered, that wasn't like a terrible run. For just like a derust, I haven't run this game in like 4 months. That wasn't too shabby. Alright, let's actually read chat now. DUS no reset, and so hard for my glitchless DUS run. Friday was 30 minutes behind before I literally had no choice but to kill it. Only put some planet. You get 6 consecutive Carpania lightning misses. Only 128 bomb drop in the same run. YouTube. To be fair, this probably will be on YouTube. I don't know if I'm gonna leave it unlisted or not. It's just kind of like general practice, or I might leave it public. Yeah, all things considered, that wasn't too shabby of a run. I'm actually gonna check something real quick, cause I need to know. This is gonna like fuck up the stream a little bit, but it's fine. The chapter 4 was only slightly worse than my PB on that chapter. And this chapter, the summit was only summit was only about a minute worse than my PB. Reflections was only about a minute worse than my PB on the chat for the IL. Golden Ridge was only about 6 seconds behind my IL PB. We don't talk about what happened at Celestial Resort. We don't talk about what happened at Old Site, but like all things considered, I'm not too upset with that run. Should I do New Game Learning Saturday morning or should I do Glitchless? If you want to be like me, if you do, I'm leaving a high Twitch comment. Honestly, fair. But if you want to be continuously put off learning New Game like I've been doing, you can do Glitchless. I do want to run honestly, I'm so bad at Celestial Resort. Like I've compared my PBs to people who have times that I want to have, and like my Celestial Resort will be like a minute behind theirs, and like all my other times will be like pretty close. It's actually so sad. My Celestial Resort is so bad. But I do want to learn 112 casual at some point. Like I just don't have the drive to like learn a new route right now, which is really unfortunate because I want to run it. I just don't want to learn it. So 5 in new game's not achievement. It's way too free. It seems like it's like if you get a run out like with the standards of it, it seems like it goes pretty well because it seems like if your run isn't going to be sub 5, you've probably already killed it. Boz's notes are frustrating. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do whenever I eventually I'm probably gonna do some jank setup like how you do it where I have like Orv's Boz's and then like Tyler and Boz's runs all pulled up so I can cross reference everything. No idea how the category is still so unoptimized because 2 people run it. soon to be 3, eventually gonna be 4. I really need to set up live split for Celeste though. Because I can use auto splitter because it's a PC game. Don't use Orfs. Alright. Is Orfs like completely outdated at this point? Okay. Good to know ahead of time then. Then I'll use Boz's notes and then a combination of Boz's and Tyler's runs. With what I just know from like fuck live split. I kinda wanna use it for Celeste though so I can get like a better idea of segment times and auto splitter. Though to be fair, from what you said, it seems like live split doesn't give you as much trouble now that you've like actually set it up correctly. Also, I'm gonna practice dashing into this wall. Eventually, I'll go through. That won't work. If he wants to do it for prologue, that won't work. Like, it literally cannot work. You need full talent to be able to click shield bash on talent on Dunban. Oh yeah, there we go. I went through. Tried to make new splits for New Game and it was formatted really bad on OBS. I couldn't get it to not. That's weird. I've never had problems with blurry splits on OBS. Well, the thing is, you can bring Engage, but then you lose it because you use Cyclone. Like, you can go in with full talent, but I mean, I guess if you kill with like Mind Blast or something, then you don't burn talent, but like he uses Mind Blast for waves 1 and 2, and then puts Shield Bash on talent and uses that for wave 3, then like maybe, but I feel like you're just like giga fucking his AI if you do that. Like, I feel like you'll never be able to convince him to use Peerless. Think I don't have another art to pull. You know, honestly, same. I'm so glad I never have to pull like an awful art again because I already have literally all of them. Alright, that's enough practicing that. Try to hack the game for Max Storm. Honestly, you meme about that, but I feel like after I first pulled Final Cross, it was like unironically like that could have been an argument someone made if I was the only one that had it. I don't think anyone did make that argument, but like you definitely could have. I also need to set this up with the Everest mod so that I can get like save states and stuff to practice stuff like the first cycle on this because death cycle's different, and I'm really bad at the first cycle of it because I always die in this room, and then I always just do death cycle. Don't go through the pain of humble beginnings like us SMH. Oh yeah, they got like instantly. To be fair, I was already like doing humble beginnings before that, so I didn't have to like go through the pain of humble beginnings because I was already doing it. Honestly, though, Teletia fight. You know, the first time I did it, I wasn't sure what would be less painful between actually just grinding up to level like 34, whatever you have to be to kill them, or if it was better to just like pray that I eventually hit them with Soul Read on casual. Yo, nice. Actually, didn't need to go to this section. I wanted to go to this one because I want to practice Lake Skip. What is it? It's jump. I'm upset that I got that first try now. I think it's unlisted, but I have a video on my YouTube channel somewhere of it became so I was I had like a really low level shulk when I entered Fallen Arm, and it became like I had night vision on him, so it was fine, but it became daytime, and then I couldn't hit the enemies in that first fight you have to do with solo shulk. And it took me literally 8 minutes to kill them. I think it's unlisted on my channel, but any ideas for, I don't know, certain shulk versus snow dinosaur? I'm scared. Oh, you mean Belgazos or do you mean Abbacy? Because both of those are snow dinosaurs. Because the answer for both is yes, but with an asterisk. I was also not on casual though, so I was just like missing. That was when I was playing on normal for something else. Yeah, we Earth did them all. We Earth did Daedala with all characters at level 85. He did Belgazos with all characters, and then he like over the course of like a day did like Absy with all characters. I went to Sanic and died. But loading. Yo, shouts to I just died there. I'm just gonna like sit here and think. He had to reset and switch to casual for that fight. Yeah. But for Belgazos, if you can build talent consistently, speed spam should be pretty good for it. And for Odyssey, I feel like you just want to use the Monada Arts reactively to well, it's all based on his HP thresholds basically for Odyssey, which is complicated to get into. You probably want to armor spam early, either armor or speed spam early. And then you want to, as he starts using more arts, you want to do less of that so that you can get more visions, which gives you more time to do things, basically, is my idea. But the problem with Odyssey is that he has higher agility than Belgazos, plus the level difference thing will make it really hard to, like, actually build talent. So that's why I said, like, it kind of depends. You probably want to just try and, like, power through his first, HP threshold, which I think is like 15 or 20% to get him to start using Ultra Play Bite and then try and like force Gloria's future visions. Also, I think I've said this before, but I do like how my speed games of choice are JRPG and then precision platformer. Just two games that have like absolutely nothing to do with each other genre-wise. I'm actually somewhat interested in trying I think Fiora for Belgazos could be interesting, but I also feel like it could be painful if it doesn't work the way I would like for it to. Yo, I'm bad at this game. It's probably because I'm not focusing anymore. Actually looking forward to learning a new speed game. Do you have Any, I assume you do have other plans for speed games, because I know that you've talked about it before, but what's the next game you, like, want to get into? Not a JRPG for once. I know you've mentioned Sunshine before, and I know that you talked about Galaxy before. Yo, I'm bad. I'm bad. This is why I said that I'm bad at the feather. It actually went surprisingly well during, like, the full run I did earlier. Usually this is how my feather movement goes. How long have I been streaming? About an hour and a half. Probably won't be until next year because I want to go for all 112 records in DE and at least four 4OX and glitchless. The next year do one, but let me think of the exact one I want to do next. Whenever I eventually move on from DE and have a time in Celeste that I'm happy with, because I'm not happy with my current Celeste time. I think my current Celeste time is like a high 38 minute. I want to get like right now I want to get at least a 35. But like Celeste kind of got pushed to the side for a while for me to focus on DE stuff. But like I want to start getting more into this game, like running it more because I can do way better than that. Like even with the strats I do now, I can do way better than that. I just need to like do them better. Probably either Sunshine or Wii Sports / Resort. Wii Sports speedrunning is interesting to me, but I don't know if it's something I would enjoy doing myself. Why couldn't that have happened during my run earlier? I'll be doing college later this year, so my time will be short too. That's why I'm trying to grind this DE shit early this year. Yeah, college really like sucks up your life, or at least it can, depending on like what you're going into. Especially with weed out classes early on. Like your freshman sophomore year, the weed out classes will like really just like kill you. I'm honestly so glad that I'm done with college and I like realistically never have to go back. going to be doing community college my gen eds first for a variety of reasons, then gonna transfer to an actual university for what you want to major in. May have more time than I think for a while, just depends. Honestly, going to a community college first is a really smart idea, both in terms of time and in terms of money. Because if you transfer to a university after like 2 years or something, then like you save so much money and you still like get to graduate from a big university. And it's also usually easier to get into the university if you do well at the community college. But just on the topic of like other speed games that I want to get into it, like there's a ton. I feel like there's so many games I want to learn, but I'm not like sure where to go next after I'm eventually satisfied with these. Because I like platformers, but I don't know if I would want to speed run a 3D platformer. But there's also so many 3D platformers with cool runs. I am kind of interested in. Honestly, if I learn another game, it might be Hollow Knight because Hollow Knight speedrunning seems super cool to me. Well, I feel like a lot of people look down on doing community college first. All that, like it's like no, it's just a small investment since the credits are literally the same. Yeah, especially if you're doing like just the general education stuff. Because if you do more, if you do more major specific stuff at a community college, sometimes universities won't take it. But pretty much any university will take like the like core curriculum. I don't know if you'd call it core curriculum, but like the general education, the like your poli sci, your like general math classes, like that kind of stuff. If you do those at a community college, almost any university will just take those credits, and it's literally just cheaper. And your professors usually suck less because college or university professors suck. Tyler fixed the Central Factory fight. Yo, Pog. Does that mean that you're no longer gonna lose like 3 years there in your runs? I'm gonna have to check the Discord whenever I'm done streaming, because it sounds like I'm missing a lot. Oh, I died in the button, Sag. Oh, I messed up the strat. I want to get this. There we go. Oh, and I messed up in the next room, Sag. That strat is so cool. I love that strat. Back up to the backup. I'm kind of curious what all the end results of like the routing stuff that Tao's looking into is gonna do, because it seems like there's a lot of like small time saves, but like wibbly wobbly with loading. But it seems like it's like a lot of wibbly wobbly with like party swaps, losing time, then making up sometime, then like a little bit extra from the fight changes. Mind Blast at an angle, then Can Jones try to save over 10 seconds of our PB. Yo, Pog. Now you just have to learn the bomb part stuff so that you won't, like, lose 12 years to that. What time is it? I think I'm probably gonna end off stream. Thanks for hanging out and chatting, and I'll see you later.